Hey guys, welcome to another SaaS Landing Page Teardown. Today we have Hotjar, which has like a pretty bad landing page. It's definitely one of the worst examples that I probably covered here. Hotjar is a really cool tool, but it probably has 10 times the competition that they had 4 years back or 5 years back or whenever they launched, because they're just like a bunch of copycats out there, and it's become a very saturated market, right? So the good thing about it is the headline. The headline is quite good, and they show like the risk reversals right away, right? That is GDPR compliant. A lot of people signed up. You can get started right away without credit card. The signing in with Google is like nice and convenient, so that's good. And the headline is good, right? I understand how users behave on your website, what they need, how they feel, fast, and all the stuff. That would be cool. I would probably show a recording of someone getting insights or a recording of a visitor, stuff like that, instead of just this boring ass video, which doesn't mean much. But the problem is they don't explain anything about what exactly do they do, what features do they have, why is it better than other tools out there? Literally nothing. Right? Yes, you can learn more about all the stuff, but I don't want to be clicking 10 pages to decide if this is something that I want to get started with or not, right? Because at this point, I've probably heard of 10 different tools before getting here, right? So, this part is okay. It doesn't really say much. They probably said the same thing at the top anyway, right? So this is good to attract enterprise companies, but also enterprise companies have more use cases to kind of help justify the price and the scale and everything. So, they could have done a lot more. And this is the thing that I hate the most, right? So where they try to segment people, saying, hey, product manager, this is how it applies to you and so on. Whereas if you go to those actual pages, it's the exact same page with a different headline and image. And it just says the exact same thing that it says on the homepage. How we can visualize users' behavior. You can see what they do and so on, right? And if I go to the other page, it's the exact same thing, right? Exact same thing. Right? They didn't even care to show how people could use it, how designers can use it to test products, to test test changes and updates that they're doing to the UI, to get feedback from people that are testing. Let's say they're testing it with 10% of their users. They could get feedback from it. They could record and compare and save all these recordings and send them to different tools. Nothing. They didn't even bother to do that. It's just like horrible. Right, is a horrible page, and then just they do the same thing. We play well with others. These testimonials are probably a few years old. Probably these companies don't even use Hotjar anymore, right? To be honest, and yeah, it's just like totally not a good page to look for. This headline is okay, kind of tells them what they do, but horrible way of explaining the features, and they really missed the opportunity of explaining it. How there are major buyers like product managers and designers and marketers and stuff like that. How they could use it, what is it that they could track, what kind of insights they can get, and all these things. And even if they have a product that is exactly the same as everyone else's, they could still win with brand awareness, and they can still win with this major point, which is if they educate people on what are the things they should track for like designing new interfaces or website tweaks or whatever things that people want to build. If they are the ones explaining what are the things that they should track, how they should go about this, how to interpret the results, which they don't do anything about, then they would still lead the entire market just by coming across as the authority out there. And people would just assume that Hotjar is going to be the best solution to track all those things, right? So the better that they are at saying what is it that they track, like Profitwell does and like Barometric does, of explaining what is it that they should track, what are the best metrics to look for, what metrics should go up, should go down, all these things. People kind of assume that they are the authority and Barometric is the best way to track it. So that's exactly how Hotjar is doing it. And they literally look like the laziest company out there. They just look like they are just leveraging their brand awareness, and they're getting whatever signups they get. They have no willingness to optimize it, and this is even getting me triggered at this point. So yeah, if you like this landing page teardown, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about this page as well. If you're wondering, hey, this guy looks like he knows his stuff, wondering if he can help me explain the messaging, explain the product so I can, really convey the full value of my product and increase the conversions and revenue and so on from the website and signups and stuff like that. So if you're wondering that, just book a call at cortez.design/supply. There's going to be like a scheduling link where you can book here. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is first we're going to figure out if might be a good fit, because I only work with people that I'm really confident that I can actually help. And then we'll take it from there, figure out what are the things that we actually tweak, and get over how I work with clients and pricing and everything based on if you are a good fit in the first place, right? So we take it from there, super casual. I just want to make sure that I can actually help you in the first place, right? So let's take it from there. Book a call in the link, or just DM me directly if you have any questions, or email me, right? So that's really about it. Hopefully see you on a call, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Cheers.